Okay, guys, I hope you're all doing well. I just want to quickly talk a bit about the active and passive voice. I feel like a lot of students get confused when it comes to understanding the differences between the active and the passive voice, okay? So for the next maybe 2 minutes, I will just quickly explain the differences between the active and passive voice. So we use the active voice basically to focus on the subject, okay? Here, the subject is doing the action. Look at these examples. We have Ali slapped Jabir. The girl stole the books. Cats eat mice. And my brother plays video games. So when you have a sentence in the active voice, we are focusing mainly on the subject. So if you look at the first example, we are focusing on Ali. Ali slapped Jabir. So we really want to focus our thoughts on the subject, which is in this particular example, Ali. The second one, same thing. The girl stole the books. So again, here, the girl, she's the subject. She's the one doing the action. She's the one stealing, right? Again, cats eat mice. And then we have my brother plays video games. So when you have a sentence in the active voice, you can clearly see that we are focusing on the subject. The subject is doing the action. Okay? Now, we use the passive voice. The passive voice is the verb be plus the past participle of the verb when the subject receives the action of the verb. What does that mean? Again, look at the same examples I gave you at the top. Now I'm giving you the same examples, but in the passive voice. So here, guys, if you remember, we have Ali slapped Jabir. This is in the active voice. If I had to turn this sentence from active to passive, I will switch the subject and the object. So instead of Ali slapped Jabir, I will say Jabir. You see it here, Jabir. And then we have verb be plus the past participle. So Jabir was slapped by Ali. Again, look at the first example here. Ali slapped Jabir. So here we have the subject doing the action in the active voice. And then when we switch this sentence from active to passive, we switch the subject and the object over here, or the other person, okay? So instead of having Ali slapped Jabir, we have Jabir. Just follow the rule here. For the passive voice, we have verb be plus the past participle. So Jabir, okay, was slapped by Ali. Now the question is, for verb be over here, do we use the present tense or the past tense? The answer is very simple. All you have to do is just look at this verb. Look at the verb slapped. If it's in the past tense, use was or were. If this is in the present tense, then you use is, are or am, okay? Again, let's look at the second example. The girl stole the books. So now we want to switch this from active to passive. We will switch the girl and the books. So we will have the books come to the front. The books, remember, the girl stole the books. So here we have the books were stolen by the girl. Just again, follow the rule. The rule is verb be plus the past participle. Why do I say here were? Because, again, if you look at the initial verb, the verb is in the past tense. If it's in the past tense, then we use the past tense over here as well. So the books were stolen by the girl. Okay? Remember, guys, the past participle in Arabic is called, I think, تصريف الثالث. Okay? You have the simple present, you have the simple past, and then the past participle, okay? Let's look at the third example. Again, cats eat mice. So this is in the active voice. I want to switch this from active to passive. Again, what do? I switch the subject and the object. So instead of starting my sentence with cats, now I'm going to start my sentence with mice in the passive voice. So now we have mice. We have the verb eat. So again, use the rule. So mice, not now was or were, now we use are. Why? Because the verb initially is in the present tense. So mice are eaten. The past participle of eat is eaten. We have eat, ate, and then eaten. Okay? So mice are eaten by cats. Let's look at the last example. My brother plays video games. Again, here's the subject. Here's the object. We want to switch them around in the passive voice. So we will start with, again, video games. Again, here, as you see, video games. And then we're going to use the rule, verb be plus the past participle. So again, let's look at the verb here, plays. This is in the present tense. So we're going to use are. Video games are played by my brother. Okay, guys? Let me give you an exercise. If you wish, you can pause the video and then you can do the exercise yourself and then you can go back and check your answers, okay? So this is a very short exercise. Okay, for the first part, it says change the following sentences into passive voice. Okay, so you have two sentences over here. Change these into passive voice. And then for the second part, you have to change the following into active voice. Okay, the bear was killed by the hunter and football is loved by guys. So pause the video right now, answer these questions or do it yourself. And then you will come back and you will compare your answers to the answers I have on the screen. Okay, so please pause the video right now and come back to it later. Okay, so if you did this exercise and you want to check your answers, I will put the answers on the screen. Please make sure you check your answers. And what's more important is to understand if you made any mistakes, is to understand why you made that specific mistake. Okay, I'm going to show you the answers in 3, 2, 1. Here you go. Okay, so again, here we have Ali loves Mr. Farran. Thank you, Ali, by the way. So again, we want to write this into the passive voice. Again, you just switch the subject and the object. So we're going to start with Mr. Farran over here. So Mr. Farran, we have loves. This is the present tense. So verb B is going to be in the present tense. Mr. Farran is loved by Ali. Look at the second example. Sarah painted the picture. Again, we're going to start with the object, a picture. Now here you have painted in the past tense. So again, a picture was painted by Sarah. And here, guys, for the second part, we do the opposite. Here we have to change the passive voice into the active voice. So here we have the bear was killed by the hunter. Okay, let's put the hunter first now. The hunter, now because we have was killed, I know that the verb is going to be in the past tense. So the hunter killed the bear. And then here we have football is loved by guys. Again, I will switch these two around. So and again, because we have the present tense of the verb be over here, I know that the verb is also going to be in the simple present tense. So football is loved by guys. If you have to turn this into the active voice, we say guys love football. Okay, guys? I hope you were able to benefit from the short video. I really wish you all the best, and please do get in touch if you have any questions.